Beerzerker. Okay, so we got the fucking pile of bones cold brew American stout, Americano stout. I don't know what Americano is. Like, I think it was coffee, obviously. I don't know if it's like, I don't know what kind of coffee Americano is exactly. I don't really care. This one did get frozen. I had a batch of beers I forgot. So this is a little squishy, but the freezing doesn't seem to affect the flavor. It just fucks the can up and maybe the carbonation. But this is a coffee stout. We don't need it to be that carbonated anyway. Yeah, no carbonation. So, kind of what we. There's a. Ooh, yeah, it's gonna be pretty flat. Oh, that's good. A little bit of head on there and stuff. Alright. Okay, let's check this beer out then. I've had beers from these guys before. They seem to be pretty good. Pretty good. Smells like a stout. There. Oh, am I over here? Fuck. I'm just fucking this up. There we are. There, see? It's a stout. Americano. That's really good. Really good. This is very cool. This is just crisp. Clean, baby. Oh, yeah. And so we got the old Saskatchewan fucking skyscraper there. The old grain elevator. Actually built with like horizontally stacked 2x12s all the way up. The whole building. I believe that's how they're constructed. Like, you know, it's a fucking like slapping. I think it's 2x12s, yeah, on top of each other. They must have nailed them together. I think probably brick-lapped the joints on the sides. At least that's what I've been told. And when they knock them down, because a lot of them are no longer in service anymore. They now use concrete, more modern facilities. So anyway, they knock these things down, and there's a shitload of lumber. Yeah. Fun fact of old. Might be a little too loud. I gotta turn down the Molly Hatchet. Yeah, it's a little better. Yeah, it's just an old-fashioned way to really build shit. Back in the days, you know, whatever. This is a super drinkable stout. And, you know, like being a cold brew coffee stout, you think maybe it'd be like really a lot of bitterness and a lot of you could just. This is like the most drinkable stout I've ever had in my life. Like, this is just, you could just drink this in one gulp, no problem. Glass lacing, bit of head, even though I kind of fucked the can up. It was my fault again. Whatever. I fucking, you know. Not much of aroma to speak of. Not a lot of maltiness, just stout grainness, a little bit of coffee in the background, and it's cold and it's kind of not that carbonated, and that might be my fault. Tastes fantastic though. Like I said, freezing the beer never exits. We do that with the lagers all the time up here. We freeze them at partying and stuff. Even in the back of the truck too long or something, and they freeze. And never hurts the condition of the beer when you thaw them. It just, if you really let them go, the can will stretch a little. If you really let them go, then fucking do that right up. It fucking it just stretches the aluminum can a little bit, and then sometimes you do a little bit of carbonation. Tastes great. There's no hops this week. Maybe a little bit of hops. A little bit of like Golding's tasting hops in the back. Yeah. This is a really good beer though. I mean, it's nothing real fancy, but the coffeeness is really well put together. It's a really good job they did. Really good recipe. I would give this beer easily for a coffee stout. I don't see why you couldn't give it 10 out of 11 or even 11 out of 11 because there's really nothing wrong with this beer at all. It tastes perfect. It's well balanced, well put together. I don't see the problem in giving beer top rates if it's exactly what it's supposed to be well done. I don't see the... Yeah, it could be way more over the top. This beer could be totally outrageous. It doesn't mean it would be much any better. Like, this is still really... Nothing wrong with this beer, though. Nothing. Great beer. I don't really listen to a lot of Molly Hatchet. It's not bad. Yeah, that's all it is. This beer's fucking awesome, that's all it is. The other beer I had was some kind of like IPA thing or something. That was really good too. So I'm having a lot of local craft brews that have survived the craft brew bubble bursting. And there's some good ones still. Selection is dwindling as the years go on from the heyday of the craft beer boom, or whatever you want to call it, craft beer extravaganza. Yeah. Anyway. Let's see what the next song is. More heavy. I like heavy metal. More heavy harder. Get a little more hops as we're drinking a little more. Golden has glass lacing like crazy. Awesome beer. So this is out of Regina, Saskatchewan. 6.5% alcohol. Getting a 473 milliliter can. Oh, they have a story. I can't read the print on here anyway. I know that's a lot of things, not just beer cans, but a lot of things. They got a whole fucking can to write on, and they decide to put print on this. I mean, even if you had perfect icing, I mean, I can read this, but you want to hear the story? In 1857, holy shit, that's a long time ago. John Palliser visited the plains of, I think I've heard this before, Saskatchewan, and saw, oh yeah, it's a pile of bones. Story, yeah, I read that last one. For local award-winning homebrewers, we blah 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 recipe. Oh, so I guess they get the recipes from homebrewers. Maybe I should send them a recipe of brewed with freshly roasted coffee from Regina's own Caliber Coffee Roasters. Intense aroma American style. Stout has everything you're looking for in your morning Americano. Rich and nice coffee taste, bittersweet chocolate. Citrusy American hops. I'm not getting citrusy American hops. It didn't taste like an American stout. I don't know what an American stout is. I don't. American yeast in it or something. But it basically tastes like a fucking Guinness. With carbonation instead of nitro. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. There's maybe a little bit of citrus in the back. Granted, this is super cold. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit of citrusy hops in the back. But shit, in that stoutness, it could have been Glacier, some peaty Scottish ale hop. Almost, I wouldn't even hardly notice. But it's pretty good. Pretty good. You wake up and smell the coffee. Whatever. Who drinks beer first thing in the morning? If you're going to drink beer in the morning, I'd recommend drinking this beer in the morning. First thing you do is get up and you got to start drinking beer. At least drink this beer. First thing you do is wake up and start pounding beer. Is made of an issue. I don't know. Anyway. At least the molly hatch is good, the beer's good. That's all I got. That's all I can do. If I got the molly hatch, it drinks a good beer. It's bad. That's about it. Getting more hops as it warms up. It opens up a bit. Yeah, it is getting a little more citrusy. Almost a little piney. I don't know. If that's just the stoutness and the coffeeness. I don't know. It's good beer. Give it 9 out of 11 for breakfast coffee beer. Great morning coffee beer for you. You know what I'm saying? Drink a coffee stout. Drink coffee stout if you gotta get up first thing in the morning. Have yourself a beer, have that beer. That's probably the most appropriate one. You can get up first thing in the morning and start drinking whatever brand of fucking beers, but coffee stout. If you're that bad of an alcoholic, just drink on a coffee stouts first thing in the morning. Listening to Molly Hatchet. Well, it's not that bad. It's one way to do it, I suppose. I've never fucking listened to a whole lot of Molly Hatchet. Just on like other people use it in their videos and stuff, and that's pretty cool. Anyway. Beerzerker! And I'm out! Yeah, yeah!